A mysterious heart-shaped piece of jewelry worn by Princess Leonor of Spain is stirring up excitement online and provoking passionate interpretations. Is it a declaration of love? A sign of independence? A break with tradition? Discover the full story of this silver heart, combining emotion, symbolism, and royal dynamics. A thrilling tale not to be missed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to bring royal news to life in a different way. A discreet but deeply symbolic sparkle. A soft light captured by the lenses, a heartbeat that doesn't speak its name. This jewel is not a simple accessory. It became, for a few hours, the center of attention. Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to the throne, recently appeared wearing a silver heart-shaped pendant. An unexpected, almost intimate choice, which triggered a wave of speculation, emotion, and analysis. A polished silver heart, suspended from a fine chain, and worn in the hollow of the throat like a secret whispering its truth. What does this gesture mean, in a world as codified as that of the Spanish monarchy? Is it a message, a confession, a gentle provocation? The investigation begins where the unspoken shines. It all begins with an image. A photograph captured at a discreet but official event, where Leonor, radiant, appeared in a sober and elegant outfit, highlighted by this barely sparkling jewel. For those in the know, every detail counts. The heart shape, universal and evocative, is rare in royal protocol. Silver, humbler than gold, evokes purity, sincerity, even a touch of melancholy. This jewel does not come from the crown coffers. It is not a royal adornment inherited from queens past. It is personal, and that is precisely what makes it so captivating. At 19, Princess Leonor embodies the new generation of European monarchs, military-trained, educated in the finest institutions, but also rooted in her time. Far from imposing tiaras or ceremonial necklaces, she chose a sentimental, minimalist, almost adolescent piece of jewelry. Could this silver heart be a gift? A symbol of a romantic relationship kept out of the spotlight? Whispers on this subject are already igniting social media. Some internet users claim to have seen the young woman wearing this jewel several times, like an amulet. Others suggest it's a nod to a loved one. A source close to the royal entourage even suggests the possibility of a gift from a fellow soldier. It must be said that Leonor's romantic life is the subject of much curiosity. From her early days in the Spanish military academies to her remarkable visit to New York for an informal diplomatic mission, every gesture, every smile is scrutinized and dissected. In this harsh light, a silver heart is not insignificant. It becomes a story in itself. Spain dreams of royal love, of modern romance within the ancestral shackles of the monarchy. Such a jewel, however simple, becomes the trigger for 1,000 imaginary scenarios. But beyond speculation, this jewel perhaps above all reflects a desire for self-affirmation. Leonor chooses. She chooses to wear a heart. She chooses to embrace it in public. In doing so, she asserts an emotional, intimate identity, far removed from official discourse. There is, in this gesture, the grace of a princess and the audacity of a free young woman. The message is clear: she will not be a queen without a heart. It will be human, vibrant, and close to its people. In royal palaces, jewelry has always spoken silently. A necklace worn on a specific day. A daisy-shaped brooch to evoke a deceased ancestor. A discreet ring to recall a promise. This silent language spans the centuries. But here, there is no historical reference, no visible allegiance. Just a heart. A bare, silver heart, bursting with sincerity. A personal jewel, one that has not been validated by the guardians of protocol. And that's what makes it so powerful. Spanish jewelers are already excited. Several of them are trying to discover the exact origin of this pendant. Did it come from a Madrid jewelry house? Was it custom ordered? Or is it a piece of costume jewelry, unearthed in a small boutique, far from the beaten track? While the object hasn't yet revealed all its secrets, it has already inspired a wave of similar creations on the market. There's already talk of a Leonor effect. Like Diana in her time, or Letizia in her early days, the young princess is setting a trend, almost unwittingly. And this time, it's the heart that's winning. This sartorial detail also resonated unexpectedly in feminist circles and among young Spanish women. For some, this silver heart is a symbol of emancipation. A reminder that even within a monarchical framework, a woman can choose her adornments, her language, her emotions. The modern monarchy can only survive if it adapts, if it allows its figures to become accessible, human, and vulnerable. And Leonor understood this. Her heart is not a weakness. It is a strength. King Felipe VI, as a keen observer, has not revealed anything publicly. But sources inside Zarzuela confide that the king fully supports his daughter's choices. He understands that for her to be accepted as the queen of tomorrow, she must be loved for who she truly is. This seemingly innocuous piece of jewelry could well represent that fragile bridge between the traditional monarchy and the generation of tomorrow. Queen Letizia, for her part, also seems to support this movement. A former journalist and a skilled image strategist, she knows better than anyone the importance of an accessory, of a subtle message woven into one's appearance. Some observers see in this jewel a trace of maternal influence, a silent transmission of values, freedom, and modernity. As 2025 promises to be a pivotal year for the Spanish royal family, with numerous official appearances, diplomatic tours, and Leonor's continued advancement in her role as heir, this silver heart could remain one of the most significant gestures of this transition. Not for its luxury or rarity, but for its authenticity. The heart is one of the rare symbols to escape ideological filters. It directly touches humanity. It moves. And therein lies Leonor's subtlety. Without rhetoric, without controversy, she imposes a strong, beautiful, and sincere image. What if this heart were much more than a jewel? What if it were the discreet manifesto of a youth demanding the right to feel, to love, to express themselves without hiding? In a Spain still torn between attachment to tradition and a thirst for renewal, this gesture becomes political. It affirms that it is possible to combine royal heritage and individual autonomy. It reminds us that symbols are powerful, especially when they appear where we least expect them. It remains to be seen whether this jewel will bring Leonor luck. Whether this silver heart will become the silent icon of a future reign. Whether in 10, 20, or 30 years, we will still be talking about that day when a princess simply chose to show her heart. Because sometimes, it's the most discreet gestures that mark history. And you, do you think this silver heart is a simple jewel or the profound symbol of a budding love or a growing power?